Hello, my dear friends. It's a tradition in our school to conduct unusual lessons. Today we'll travel to England. As you know, traveling broadens our mind, widens our horizons, and it's very usual. All of you have come to England from different countries. What countries have you come from?
I've come from Australia.
Arsenij?
I've come from Canada. I've come from Jamaica.
Аня?
I've come from Ireland.
Лиз?
I've come from Kenya. I've come from Greece. I've come from Scotland. I've come from London. I've come from New Zealand. I've come from Tanzania. I've come from Britain. I've come from Nigeria. I've come from East Africa.
So, all of you have come to England from different countries. Why? What for? So, Arsenij?
We come to England to learn more about the English culture.
Okay, thank you. Dasha?
To learn English.
To learn English. Very good. Then, Polya?
We come to England to find our interesting facts about their customs and traditions.
Okay, very good. And Alisa?
We come to England to get acquainted with English people and learn more about them.
Okay, very good. So all your reasons are very important and actual. So the next task. Look at the blackboard and you'll see quotations given to us by famous people. I'd like you to read, to declare us these quotations, analyze them, and guess what's the name, the title of our lesson is. So look at the blackboard. I'd like you, Nastya, stand up please and declare us the quotation.
The English have an extraordinary ability for flying into great calm. Alexander Bukot.
Thank you. Extraordinary ability. Okay, right. So, Alexei, stand up, please.
The English are special. The world now is the greatest nation on earth. Tony Blair.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and the last quotation, Anichiko, you please.
The British nation is unique in this respect. They are the only people who like to be taught the most. Winston Churchill.
Now, who is ready to tell us what's the title of our lesson? Okay, Masha?
It's about the English people.
You are right. The title of our lesson, the name of our lesson is What are the English like? The aim of our lesson not only to get acquainted with English people, learn about their customs and traditions, but we learn to share, to get and exchange information in a virtual reality. Meeting new people is very important and useful in our life. So I'd like to offer you to listen a dialogue between two men who are talking about two big cities. After the first listening, I'd ask you some questions, so be very attentive.
Hello?
Hi Tim, it's Sean. How are you?
Sean! I'm fine, thanks. How are things in London?
Busy as usual. How are you getting along in Edinburgh?
It's still the best city in the world.
There you go again. Don't you realise that London is better? I mean, London is bigger and there are so many different things to see and do here.
Yes, Edinburgh is smaller than London, but it's a lot safer.
It's too quiet there. I'm glad London is noisier. It means the city is alive.
What about the pollution?
I know London is more polluted than Edinburgh, but it's not that bad.
But can you afford to go anywhere? London is far more expensive than Edinburgh.
So you are planning to move to London, are you?
I don't think so. I'm quite happy here. Edinburgh is the perfect city for me.
That's how I feel about London.
We'll just have to visit each other then.
I agree. Take care, Tim.
You too, Sean. Bye.
Bye.
So, my dear guests, let's answer my questions. What cities do they compare? Sasha?
Compare is London and Edinburgh.
No. They compare London and Edinburgh, right. So, which city is bigger? Katya?
London is bigger.
London is bigger. And what city is cheaper? Lisa?
Edinburgh is cheaper.
You're quite right. So after the second listening, you will have a more difficult task. We'll have a quiz. So be more attentive.
Exercise 11, page 85.
Hello?
Hi, Tim. It's Sean. How are you?
Sean! I'm fine, thanks. How are things in London?
Busy as usual. How are you getting along in Edinburgh?
It's still the best city in the world.
There you go again. Don't you realise that London is better? I mean, London is bigger and there are so many different things to see and do here.
Yes, Edinburgh is smaller than London, but it's a lot safer.
It's too quiet there. I'm glad London is noisier. It means the city is alive.
What about the pollution?
I know London is more polluted than Edinburgh, but it's not that bad.
But can you afford to go anywhere? London is far more expensive than Edinburgh.
So you are planning to move to London, are you?
I don't think so. I'm quite happy here. Edinburgh is the perfect city for me.
That's how I feel about London.
We'll just have to visit each other then.
I agree. Take care, Tim.
You too, Sean. Bye.
Bye.
So that is the end of our listening. And now I'd like you to cope with the following task. So look at the blackboard, please. Oh, you've just raised your hands without knowing the task. Okay, so first of all, we should read this statement. Then, if the statement is true, you should tick the first circle. But if the statement is wrong, you should tick the second circle. It's false statement. You see? So please, Nastya, stand up, please. First of all, read the statement.
Edinburgh is smaller than London. This is true.
It's true. Do you agree? Yes. Okay, the next, Sasha, please.
Edinburgh is more dangerous than London.
Okay, and
False.
it's false. You're quite right. Alisa, the next one.
Edinburgh is noisier than London. False.
Edinburgh is noisier. No, it's false. It's not so busy as London. Okay, Paulina, the next one.
London is more
Polluted.
polluted than Edinburgh.
London is more polluted.
True.
True. It's very noisy, that's why it's polluted. Dasha, the last one. Be careful.
London is cheaper than
cheaper. London is cheaper.
False.
It's false. You're right. All of you have understood the task. I'm glad that you've coped very good with this task. So now we've learned about big cities in Great Britain. And now I'd like you to give the following task. So look at your texts. You can find them on the desks. How to be an ally. Having read this text, we'll learn about English people and how to behave in England. So first of all, we'll read the text, and then you will have the next task, cope with the text. So, who wants to be the first? Okay, Maxim.
In England, everything is the other way around. On Sunday in Europe, the poorest person wears his best clothes. But in England, on Sunday, the richest people wear their oldest ones.
Okay, that's enough. Lisa, go on, please.
In Europe, people seldom talk about the weather. In England, you have to say 200 times. Nice day, isn't it? Or people will think you are a bit bored. In Europe, people eat good food. In England, they have good table manners.
Table manners. And the last, okay, Alisa.
In Europe, it's important to speak loudly and
Clearly.
In England, they learn to speak slowly and quietly. Many Europeans think that life is a game. The English think cricket is a game.
Cricket. Pay attention. Okay, we've read the text. So, for the future visitors to England, I'd like you to prepare some tips what we should and shouldn't do in England. So, now open your laptops, please. Switch them on and find the file with the tips. I'd like you to work in groups and prepare some useful pieces of advice for those people who would like to travel to England, and use word should, what we should and shouldn't do in England. Okay.
You should have good table manners in England.
You should have good table manners, yes, they pay more attention to it. Alisa?
You should talk 100 times. Nice day, isn't it?
Okay. Так, Полина, are you ready with your?
You should be
Active. You should be active. Okay. Mary?
You shouldn't wear expensive clothes in England.
Okay, right. They don't like when others show off. And Arseny,
you should often talk about weather in England.
Okay. For the next lesson, you should fill in your tips and send it to my virtual space. Okay, from your virtual space, you should send your task into my virtual space. And so on our blackboard, we can see all your tips that you have prepared during our lesson. So, That is your work. It's well done. Okay. We've just learned a lot about English people, but we haven't learned about their character. I'd like you to look at the blackboard and find out which of these words are of positive meaning and which of them are of negative meaning. Some of these qualities you, I, and English people have. So let's work in a chain, one after one. So Nastya, you'll be the first. Read the word and say if it's of positive or negative meaning. Use the mouse on my table.
I think calm is positive meaning.
You are quite right, Arseny.
I think sharp is negative meaning.
Right.
I think
Cooperative.
is positive meaning.
It's a positive meaning. Yes, people like to work in a team. Sash, repeat please. I think
I think a polite,
polite
a positive meaning.
has a positive meaning. We like when people are polite to us. So the next word, Alisa.
I think lazy, it's a negative meaning.
Negative meaning. But a bit we are lazy. We don't like to study, to do our homework long hours.
I think now it's negative meaning.
Immoral has a negative meaning. Right, Alex. Kate.
I think aggressive negative meaning.
Aggressive has a negative meaning. Alisa.
I think modest is positive meaning.
Modest is a positive meaning. Okay, right. Polina.
I think reserved is positive meaning.
Reserved is positive meaning. But some people who are very active consider that reserved it's a negative meaning. But it's up to you. Maxim, you are the next. Now you can close your laptops. The work is over with them.
I think nervous, it is a negative meaning.
Nervous is a negative meaning.
I think hardworking is positive meaning.
Positive meaning, right. And the last word, N. Very good word. We like to communicate with such kind of people.
I think
Honest,
honest,
honest.
it's positive meaning.
It's positive meaning. So if we look at the blackboard, there are more positive words and positive character of people, and that is very good. With the help of these words, I'd like you to make up a crossword, and if we cope with the crossword well, so we'll read down the word which helps us to understand which holiday English people celebrate on the 11th of March. So, Dasha, you please. The meaning of the word is quiet. Quiet, it's
Quiet is calm.
quiet, it's calm. You are right. The next word, it's worried. So people who are worried about. Arseniy. Громче. Nervous, right. Then shy. If you are shy, Alex.
Shy.
Yes, if you are shy, you are modest. Okay, right. The next, immoral. Immoral. Полина. Immoral. Thank you very much. When you have a partnership, when you join, when you work together, Alisa?
Cooperative.
Cooperative, you are right. Well done. The next, when we are fair or sincere, nice, honest. The person who work hard. Work hard. Masha. Work hard.
Aggressive.
No, aggressive people don't work hard. So think again. Hard working, right. Hard working, the person who works hard. Thank you, Mary. Be attentive at the lesson. The next, the person who doesn't show feelings and emotions. Okay, Lisa.
Reserved.
Reserved. You are right. Reserved. Well, the next. Ready to attack. Once war. Anya. Aggressive. That is the meaning of the word aggressive. Those who wants to attack. You are quite right. The next word, slothful, those who doesn't want to do anything, wants to sleep. Okay, Kate.
Lazy.
Lazy. Kate, are you lazy?
No.
No. I'm glad. And two more words. Kind. Kind, Maxim. Kind.
Polite.
Polite. And the last one, modest. Polina. Shy. You're right. So now we are close to find out which holiday is celebrated on the 11th of March in England? So if you look down, so which word can we read? And
Commonwealth.
yes, you're right. On the 11th of March, English people celebrate holiday Commonwealth. That's why we all unite here. You've come from different countries all over the world. These countries were former English colonies, and in 1948 they unite in a Commonwealth. And every day, every year, English people with other people from other countries, they celebrate this holiday. And I'd like you to sing a song to congratulate each other, to greet each other with such a nice holiday. I'd like you to stand up, please. Ready? So, my dear friends, we've traveled to a very interesting country and we've learned a lot about English customs, traditions, the English people, their character, and how to behave in a country. I hope that all our tips which we've sent to our virtual space will be useful for others who would like to visit England. I think our lesson was very intensive and useful. So thank you very much. Your work is good and excellent.